check at the mirror. Yeah, we already late. Group chat blowing up. Yo, we at the gate. Backseat pack 5 deep, one playlist. Laughing at the stories that we never learned from yet. Phones up in the Uber light. Tonight we on the side of life. Someone yells, no drama, just joke. Every little worry gets smoked. We do it for the bros, for the bros. From the pregame kitchen to the last bus home. Hands high in a wave like a row of phones. Yeah, we do it for the bros, for the bros. No one left alone when the night gets cold. If you got that love, let the whole world know. We do it for the bros. Yeah, we do it for the bros. Lost voice, but we still talk loud. Inside joke anthem for the whole damn crowd. One by one when the bad days hit, we pull up, pull through, yeah, that's our fix. Yeah. Same crew in a different light. Street outside like sweet tonight. If you fall, we lift you up slow. That's the only rule we roll. We do it for the bros. From the couch sleepovers to the club back road. Arms around shoulders in a crooked road. Yeah, we do it for the bros. Every cracked up story that we story tell old. If you feel that bond, let the anthem roll. We do it for the bros. Yeah, we do it for the bros.
I was counting down the days, watching shadows on my wall. Every doubt I ever had started looking kinda small. City lights were flickering, like they knew what I could be. Every heartbeat whispering, this is where you're meant to be. Hands up, feel it coming alive. No more waiting for the perfect time. Tonight we're crossing every line. We're stepping into the light, we're stepping into the light. This is our moment, golden after midnight. We're burning like the sunrise, breaking through the skyline. Oh, 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 we're never coming down. Oh, 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 hear the thunder in the sound.
And welcome on in, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Doyak Dan, the stream where you come to be a doofus, have fun, and be blessed in the process. And this is Gandalf the Grey Cockatiel, my valiant steed. And welcome on in. Yo, I saw Hellstriker. I saw Shooby Dub Dub. Rabid Scotsman, thank you for coming in and checking out the stream, man. Guys, how are you all doing today? We are going to be doing more of the story, as you know. Every other week, we do the story in full chronological order from beginning to end without skipping a beat. This guy stinks! Of course, there's Angry Fist. Welcome on in, buddy. Real quick, while I'm talking, there is something that I do need to disable, and don't worry, Angry Fist, you're good. But real quick, like I was saying, for those of you who don't know, I just don't want somebody giving me jungle juice. Don't do it. I will not redeem it. I'm getting rid of jungle juice. Yeah, hell as you know. But for those of you who don't know, I do every other week. What? I do from pre to the Underworld, the full Guild Wars 1 leading into the Guild Wars 2 story in chronological order without skipping anything. I started this character before Melinger's Accord was a thing, but the factions Assassin or Ritualist and the Nightfall Dervish or Paragon will have Melinger's Accord on. So, all that being said, no Melinger's Accord. And I got killed on my Doom due to a disconnect, a server disconnect. Nothing actually killed me except for internet. So, I don't claim that. But, all that being aside, on my other rotating weeks, for those of you who don't know, I do Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 hard content with the community. So I have a full community week where we do hard content together. ! Guild if you want to join the Guild Wars 2 Guild, the Dolyak Tippers of Tyria. But, brother... Oh, I thought somebody redeemed Jungle Juice. I was like, how? Bro, hope you guys are having a wonderful day though. I've got my coffee, got Gandalf. I'm living happy. But yeah, guys, we are going to be starting out in the Hengived and Ravi. We're going to be working our way into Riverside Province and then through Sanctum K, and then we'll see what mysteries lie beyond the ocean after that. Yeah, the Dolyak Tippers of Tyria. I freaking love my guild. Love my guild. I'm glad we're rebuilding. We actually used to be the largest guild on the Northern Shiver Peak server, and then I went to college. Well, not university. I went to paramedic school, and my life got busy, but I got a good schedule under me now, and we're bringing it back. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming in and checking out the stream. Really glad you're here. Let's see. Whenever we get a more trickle in of viewers, I'm going to give some shout-outs, but in the meantime, I just appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. But hell, as you said, I just got my Ranger through factions and almost through prophecies now. Awesome. Still got just about all of Nightfall to do, but you're still deathless, Ranger, looking for... Okay, good. So you're still deathless, so you still got the Doom badge. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. I can't wait to do the Melinger's Accord and Doom's Covenant on my factions and Nightfall characters. I'm really excited about that. I think that I kind of want to make an assassin for the factions campaign whenever we get there. In probably another, maybe 2 weeks. We'll probably be there in another couple of weeks. And then I will be building a new loading screen for the factions campaign, but it will feature the Dolyak and Gandalf again. Super cool. Super cool. Thank you. Thank you for the exclamation point, Guild, Shooby Dub Dub. And guys, let's hop into the game. Let's see how we're doing in there. All right. And Hengived and Ravi, I just mostly cleared out my inventory. So, let's see how this goes. All right. Beautiful. Oh, dude, you're on the last 90 minutes of work, and then, are you streaming later today, Hells? And Rabbit Scotsman, are you guys both streaming today? So, we need to find our primary quest. Let's go talk to Master Scout Kira. Now, by the way, guys, whenever we get beyond the sea in 2 missions, I'm going to be changing to a Blood Magic Necromancer and getting rid of the Minion Master goodness, so... That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get our Deathly... No, we have Deathly Swarm. Let's go ahead and get... What do you guys think? I'll just bring a res. Why not? Alright. So we cannot talk to the skills person yet.
I've heard much of you.
Oh, wait. There we go. There we are. There we are. Okay. Nothing crazy for us to get yet. But Tuesdays and Saturdays for you and the wife. That's awesome. And you're going to start at 6 o'clock EST. So you're going to start at, okay, 3 o'clock PST. That's awesome. Awesome. But Tuesdays and Saturdays for you, Rabbit Scotsman. I'm gonna remember that. That's locked into my mind now. Weasel, Daniel Agamemnon Osiris the Sixth. Welcome on in, Weasel. How's it going, buddy? Dude, we have some Helldivers to catch up on
May the
later.
gods protect you.
Maybe even tonight I might be able to. Alright, so how's it going today, Weasel? And for the lore buffs out there, we're going to talk to Master Scout Kira and ask her more about the Shining Blade, because we've just found out that maybe they aren't the bad guys after all. So, we seek to throw off the tyranny of the murderous White Mantle. We are here because we believe in backing our beliefs with action. What more do you need to know? If you want speeches, you can listen to the White Mantle weave pretty little lies all day. My goodness. English is hard. So you do Sundays and Wednesdays, and then either Thursdays or Fridays, depending on what's going on. Nice. Ooh, you're driving all over town for a coffee table? You buy one off the Facebook Market or something? Is there anything I can do to help? So Master Scout Kira says Avinia has ordered a raid into White Mantle territory. If you're strong enough to help us, you should go to the river docks in the southeast corner of Tangleroot and talk to the ferry captain. Okay. Nothing there. Alright, let's see if there's any other quests. Let's talk to Shadow.
I've heard much of you.
Alright. Contained in this message are your orders from Avenia. Take it to Derek Deathblade in Riverside Province. It is of the utmost importance that you shield it from all eyes, especially those of the White Mantle. If they learn of our plans, all is lost. Show the seal to old Jonas, the river guide in Tangleroot. Speak to him of his son, who was killed by the White Mantle, and give him my name. He'll take you as far as he can. Follow Carlotta, my spider. She knows the way. You can trust me. And that should be our primary, passage through the Dark River. I don't think there's any other quests. No, just trying to find one in store. One of the lift top ones, but no side yet. Okay, gotcha. That'll be really nice, Weasel. Because you just moved, right? That'll be a great little upgrade for you. Alright, we still have Jeff the Pig with us, guys. I know. Pointless pet. You can't even exploit him for a corpse, but we love him. Alright, let's get through here. Tangleroot. Helps if I have henchmen, though. We're not that good yet. Alicia, Claude, Little Tom, Dunham, Orion. Even if he always does use his Firestorm on corpses. Alright, so we got a marking web. We're following Carlotta the Spider to old Jonas the ferry captain. So that we can go help the Shining Blade dismantle the White Mantle. Haha. Alliteration. Dude, I'm actually really excited to be able to do the challenge content that they've introduced in this game, the Iron Man content. It's gonna be so freaking cool. Dude, okay, have you ever observed Orion? He will wait until everything is dead. He'll wait until the enemy is at its last 10% health, and then he'll use Firestorm and everything's already dead. So, Weasley, you say you've been on bots mostly. Cybersand has not been kind. It's like a yawning hippopotamus. Dude, it's freaking insane. Ooh, Carlotta's over there. My bad. Iron Man, so you will be starting over a lot. No faith. No faith. None. Yo, welcome in, Be Dizzy. For those of you who don't know, Be Dizzy is actually my real-life cousin. Thanks for popping in while you're at work, buddy. Right now, we're doing the Guild Wars story in chronological order. We're still in Prophecies. We just exited the Henge of Dinravi, and we are going to dismantle the white mantle and help the shining blade. Hopefully your sweet voice doesn't distract and a car hits me. Thank you, buddy. Sabbath Arcades, dude, this whole Cyber Sand campaign is nuts, dude. I'm looking forward to playing some. I'm going to be playing with Steel Weasel this week. Not on stream, though. Not on stream. We're just going to be having a fun night. Dude, yeah, the friggin' lasers are flying everywhere, dude. But, B Dizzy, are you driving right now? Don't die while watching stream. That's all I ask. I'll feel bad. Alright. So, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I might start playing some games on Discord and just opening it up to anybody who wants to play. Like Helldivers, for example. Something that I still love playing, but I'd like to be able to include the community. If anybody wants to watch, hang out, see the chaos, that kind of thing. So keep your eyes out for Discord notifications, everybody, because that could be a lot of fun. Okay, you're just walking in the road. Gotcha. Don't be an autoverse pedestrian, please. Although those calls are a lot of intrigue whenever I'm at work. I'd rather it not be my cousin. Alright, we're almost to the river captain. Guys, I took a cheat day off of carnivore diet the other day. Oh my gosh. Had a hamburger, and then I had some Chick-fil-A with the waffle cut fries. It was the best thing I've ever had in my life. However, I will say, after being on carnivore diet, the buns on the Chick-fil-A bread, it's weird. They almost tasted stale. I know they weren't stale, but after being on carnivore diet, bread wasn't as nice. It didn't taste as nice as it used to. Ooh, I should have definitely brought Mark of Pain here. That would have been great against these trolls. Yo, Dune fan, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for the first time chat. If you don't know, my name is Dolyak Dan. I stream Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2 content, doing story content 1 week in chronological order, and then doing hard mode community content in Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 with anybody who wants to join in stream. So, thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. Angry Fist, if that's the case, then you had the wrong bread. Oh no, maybe I did. I think that if I toasted some bread and put it on, put some butter on it and some cinnamon sugar, I would eat the entire loaf right now. No one's so right now on the chronological streams for story. I don't let anybody join me until I actually get to level 20 content, and I'm not there yet because I don't want to. I don't want to cheat. No. People join me all the time on the hard mode content, on the challenge content, dungeons, raid strikes. Whenever I invite people, I have so many people come and join me, and the community has been so outstandingly generous. It's been insane, Dune fan. Yeah. Now it makes sense. But I'm almost to level 20 content, and then I will be inviting people to come join me, just without giving the presence of like an overpowering presence. I want it to be somewhat of a challenge. Alright, old Jonas says, ah, yes, it is her sigil. Yes, yes. Oh my. What is it, old man? I've been a guide on the Dark River for many, many years. I know it back and forth like the tracks of time on my very face. You must know this letter may carry you to your death. The passage we must take is perilous at best. The Dark River? Its real name is Ulan River, but those of us who know it best never call it that. It's the Dark River to us. Dark is as in absence of light. Yes, but that's only part of it. A shadow lies over that region, and it is cast by something unseen, I suppose you could say. Let's change the subject. I hear you had a son. So, I did, yes. Edgar was his name. A good, smart lad. A little too smart for his own good, at times. He ran afoul of bandits. I understand these bandits wear white. Do you? And who gave you to understand so? Shadow did. Shadow, eh? Well, it's true. Edgar was one to speak his mind. I say he was smart, but sometimes his tongue got ahead of his brain, if you know what I mean. Those zealots murdered him in cold blood for saying out loud what we've all been thinking. The White Mantle are no friends of ours either. I believe that to be true. Shadow wouldn't trust you without a good reason, and you carry of any of his commands. I'll take you to the outskirts of Riverside Province. Let me know when you're ready. We can leave any time. Alright, to Riverside Province we go. Alright, guys. Let's talk to Blade Warrior Derek. We're out of the Maguma and back in Kryta. So, by the way, Mark of Pain near minions is super fun to do. It just requires a careful point spread. Exactly. I was doing it for a long time, and then I accidentally switched to a... Actually, I didn't accidentally. I switched to a Storm Chaser build during the Aurora Glade mission so that I could beat the White Mantle from shrine to shrine, and I never got it back. So we're gonna go ahead and grab Mark of Pain again. If I can be smart enough to find it. It is under curses. I am looking at it right there. There we go. Yeah, it was treating me really well for a while. There we go. I like that order. Okay. Yeah. Not a pro, but it served me well a few times. So, Blade Warrior Derek says, "Thank Balthazar, you've done a great deed in delivering this message. The White Mantle underestimate the power of many people working together toward a common cause. We shall overcome." Alright. Veratas is so nice on a Minion Master build. I remember back in the day, whenever you couldn't get Verata's Sacrifice and Verata's Gaze and Verata's Aura until you got to much further in the game. Now they have it available in Ascalon City. It's insane. But they did have it where if you had the Villainy of Galrath quest and 3 Signets of Captures, you could kill Verata because he would show up during that quest only. You could kill Verata and you could capture those 3 skills and make you such a better Minion Master early on. But they changed it so that it became much easier to be able to do that build early on. But, I don't know, I kind of miss the nostalgia of hunting for those skills during the Villainy of Galrath. It's great, but it's niche and hardly useful. Yeah, I just like being able to keep my minions alive for a bit longer. It's nice being able to have that army of 8 at such a low level. But it's not very useful later on in the game. It's not nearly as useful, I should say. Alright, let's grab Orion, Claude, Little Tom, Dunham, Little Tom, Alicia. Alright. It has been years since I've done Riverside Province. But it looks like I'm going to have enough gold by the time I get to the desert to grab some new armor. Let's go ahead and sell our stuff real quick. Oh, no. Okay, so you've got Verata's Aura. So if there are enemy minions, it will make all those minions your ally for about 5 minutes. Yeah, but the heal is less niche. Now Verata's Verada's Aura can be useful if you die and you need to go reclaim all your minions, but that's, like you said, very niche. I think Blood Healer and Curses Necros become a lot more prioritized later on in the game. There we go. Let's go ahead and enter in. See what we're doing in this mission. Okay, so we gotta steal the Scepter of Ore. No small task. So, avoid detection on your way to the temple. Oh good, a stealth mission. That's gonna be great for minions. Talk to Dynas to get the scepter, and escape to the bridge to the northeast. Okay, go in, steal the scepter, talk to Dynas, escape. Yeah, whenever you have all the life steals, or if you can bip bip Ritualist heal. Okay. And what if I don't avoid detection? What then? I think it just becomes a 10 times harder mission if you don't avoid detection. Alright, there's Saedra over there. You're free to kill the watchtowers, by the way. I think... Remind me if I'm wrong. Isn't killing the watchtowers a bonus? Dude, Prophecy's music is so peak Be Dizzy. Yeah, getting them all is the bonus. Thank you, Dune fan. So, Saedra says, you must be careful in these parts. The White Mantle see everything from the tops of their watchtowers. Speaking of which, I do believe that is a watchtower, but doesn't that the purpose of staying stealthy stealth? Whatever, we're gonna do it. Watchtower guard, here we come. So, I can't seem to replace a minion master in my team. I really hate them screwing up polls, though. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you can have an SOS writ, a communing writ, and a minion master, you just have so much extra on your team. So much extra body block, everything. It's amazing. Let's go ahead and Verada sacrifice our minions early, keep them alive. Get a little extra energy. Okay. And let's just full pull aggro everything. Leroy Jenkins it. Nothing like a little Kilroy Stonekin in the mix. Dragon's Laver said, if ArenaNet would spawn the Bloodstone Legendary MOA in Guild Wars 1 if you failed sneaking. Dude, that would be insane. Dude, I remember the Guild Wars 2 beta events. I was just after the beta events in Guild Wars 1, so I never got the chance to experience those, but I've seen videos and they looked freaking amazing. Now, if they made it so henchmen could pick up gold for you, that would be nice too. So you have a soul twisting. What's the communing build? Basically just extra communing spirits. You got, so typically with an SOS build, you're gonna have Signet of Spirits. You might bring some communing spirits, but if you have a second ritualist that's able to just bring all of the communing spirits, like Dissonance, Shadow Song, that kind of thing, it just makes managing all the spirits a little bit easier, and you get a little bit of extra ritualist utility in the mix. And shoot, probably somewhere around 7-8 spirits. It's really good. Now, one of you can bring Vampirism, and then if you have a hero doing the second build, probably the communing build, it's insane. Ritual Lord works really good with the mix. You can even bring a Spirit of Destruction and use Ritual Ward with it, and then Doom it, and then it's basically a 300 damage spike area of effect. It's insane. Yeah. If you get SOS, my dad, so both my parents play the game, and my dad refuses to play anything but a Signet of Spirits build, no matter what we do. It's his absolute favorite. You're really new to Ritualist? Oh man, it's great. You run a Ritual or Destruction Agony Bomber build. It's really fun, isn't it, B-Dizzy? Yeah, both my parents play. My brother is the one who actually got me into the game. My first memory of this game is my brother killing a level 3 stone elemental in pre-searing. And he was playing a warrior monk. He was playing the traditional whammo. And my silly 12-year-old self came over to him, looked over his shoulder, and said, "This game looks dumb." 20 years later, I'm streaming it. And it's been a game that I played religiously until Guild Wars 2 came out, and now find parts of it superior to Guild Wars 2. If you know, you know. Guild Wars 2 does some things really great, but nothing will ever change the nostalgia and love that I have for this game. I'm going to kill myself with sacrifices. We need to kill those abbots. Oh, dude, Ritualist Explosive Growth Minion Master is your favorite MM build. Dude, it's really kind of peak, because right now, if you're playing a Minion Master Necromancer, you can put like a staff wrapping of the Ritualist and get yourself +5 extra spawning power. That's an extra 20% health on every single minion you summon, making it extremely good. But yeah, being a ritualist or a necromancer with spawning power, +5 spawning power, or a ritualist with +5 soul reaping, absolutely insane. Absolutely. Rabid Scotsman, you say all these builds sound fun. I wish you guys had links or something so I could follow along. I'm in the process. I actually just redid my entire Discord, but I am looking to post links to extra builds that I create, or at least screenshots to them. If you're ever curious, feel free to look. I am going to be posting some niche builds. I don't know how people share builds outside of the game. Usually they use PVX Wiki, but other times it's just simple screenshots. I don't know if you use a lot of PVX Wiki, but a lot of really good builds are on there. I'm doing the opposite of avoiding detection here, guys. I'm almost level 17, which will almost catch me up to these guys, but at least my henchmen are also level 16. Adding a little bit of extra challenge here. Nothing too bad. I also still have my armor from Ascalon. I haven't gotten any of the collector armor since. You don't use PVX? Okay. Yeah, template codes, Dune fan, absolutely. You know, these would have been so cool if instead of bowls, they were Doliacs. Just saying. One second, gonna add a little more light. Not Gandalf getting green screened out. There we go. No. Killing everything is the stealth option in this mission. Great minds. Dude, if Discord does the facial verification and age thing, ruined. so many less people are gonna use Discord. I would have nothing else to go back to, so I would still probably keep using Discord, but that's it's dangerous territory. Dude, you're gonna break out the TeamSpeak server again if that happens? I mean, a lot probably would. I just don't want to pay monthly for TeamSpeak, man. You've never had to pay monthly for TeamSpeak? I remember back in the day, my server in Guild Wars 2 had a server-wide TeamSpeak for World vs. World purposes, and somebody was paying monthly for it. So I thought you had to pay monthly. Maybe that's for a premium account. I think for larger communities, you have to get more slots. You have to pay monthly for it, but I could be mistaken. I just love my Discord so much, though. The quality of life that it's given me in my streaming endeavors is honestly insane. You might have to pay for the server hosting, but I just used an old PC to host. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I would just use my stream server to host if I did that. Okay, that's a lot. We're gonna pull these guys. Jeff the Pig, your time has come. And then the minions strike. We're gonna let those minions die. Onward, Jeff! Hell, it says, I'm gonna laugh if Discord asks me for age verification. My account is like 10 years old. They're gonna question saying I'm not 18 when I made my account 10 years ago and have a Nitro linked with a credit card in my name. I would like to assume that they would be smart enough to be able to say, okay, if 18 back then 28 now. But you never know. You're 31, but yeah. There you go. Did you buy all campaigns and the X-Pack Eye of the North, or do you plan to play those as well? Dude, I've owned every single campaign in X-Pack since launch. So I will be playing all of them, everything, in chronological order. Absolutely everything. I've got almost 10 titles maxed on my Ranger. I'm working towards God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals on him. And then I might do a second God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals on my Doom's Covenant Melendrew. But yeah, no content will be skipped in the making of these streams. Didn't Microsoft buy Discord like almost right away? If that's the case, I'm not surprised about all the stuff they do and make you pay for. Oh. The amount that you get for free with Discord, though, I really can't complain about, though. It's a good deal. Like, I paid nothing for my Discord. Or what I don't want to pay, that is. And it's like, I don't pay anything that I don't want to pay, that is. And it's like, I'm pretty satisfied. Discord's great, but I just wish it never at any point tried to become a type of social media. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'm actually unfamiliar. Is it like possible to like post stories on your Discord or something like that? A little funny. If so, I don't pay attention to that aspect of it. Yeah, I died. That's okay. We're not a Doom account. It's okay. I'm gonna have to pay so much attention whenever I make a Doom's Covenant character. No, do not be sorry about distracting me. I love the banter. I love the banter. Please, kill me more. I welcome it. So, I'm genuinely trying to figure it out. How did Discord try to become a type of social media? I might just be dumb. By the way, if you hear audio skipping every once in a while, Gandalf chewed on my cords. I will be upgrading my mic in the future, but in the meantime, occasional audio skips are prevalent. This Necro has relevant runes and insignias, yes. Yes, she does. But I am still using Ascalon armor. Walking emotes being used on other servers and server boosting for features is a bit cringe, though. I agree. I think that if you have an emote unlocked, you should be able to use it on any server. But some people are possessive of their servers. Like, and this isn't an attack on anybody, it's just the case. Like, if I wanted to, I could set it on my Discord where you could only use my emotes. Which I don't like. I like being able to use... I like people being able to use any emote they want. Okay, oh crap. Get out, Alicia. Get out, Alicia. Hey, I flagged you. Move. We're cooked. I might get better armor. We're cooked. I might do the stealth way after all. Alright, actual stealth mode. But yeah, like I was saying, I like being able to use emotes in any server. I like that people can use any emote in my server. It also adds a little bit more of a sense of community. Like, if I'm, for example, on Gwen Okami's Discord and he has special emotes, and then I make an announcement on my channel, and somebody uses a Gwen Okami Discord emote, I'd be like, sick. We're sharing communities. I love that. That's amazing. But Hellstriker says, my opinion, I think they should ask for age verification on new accounts, but pre-existing, no. Yeah, grandfather them in. I'm all for that. But, DuneFan, you say Discord didn't just stick to being purely a VoIP. It tried to make the space a place where every server could make a hub for players to find each other or keep up with friends by the chat options. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Alright. We're going to stealthy stealth, guys. That is a great way to put it, Dune. So, basically, what I'm hearing is Discord was great, and now is suffering from a case of tryhard. It's trying too hard. Pretty much. Okay. What do you want me to do, Saedra? Okay, I'll go kill some people. Will that make you happier? I'll go kill some people. Alright. People are killed. Do you need me to kill more? So, Dragon Slavery said, one Discord server I flooded with memes, so if Discord tries H snooping on me, all they find is million memes. Not the worst way. That's a good tactic. Honestly, a credit card is a viable way to confirm age verification. At the very least, you have parental consent. At the very least. I can appreciate... I will play devil's advocate here. I can appreciate them utilize... Because people... Weird people get on Discord. Nobody can argue that. Weird people sometimes get on Discord. And sometimes those weird people are predators. And they will utilize Discord as a means of luring people in. So, as a form of devil's advocate, it is good to have age verification. Anybody disagree? We're level 17 now, guys. Get more energy when things die. Until your kid steals your credit card. True. True. Moving, 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 moving. Please stop attacking me. That hurts. It has to be a card that matches your profile. Banks have to refund that. Yeah. And then scammers steal your credit card info. Just saying. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But hopefully you have the wherewithal to cancel your credit card when scammers steal your credit card info. I mean, that's not a great argument in my opinion. That's true. That's true, Govno. Those of you who don't know, Govno is my real-life dad. Junior high school kids do outsmart the school security filters and profiles and join. Might be socially inept, but a lot of these kids are pretty smart when it comes to sneaking around. He did not speak any lies. Dude, the tech smarts that some kids have these days is through the charts. Is off the charts. You gotta stop voice texting with clay in my hands. You never know what I'm going to send. I too suffer from typoitis, so I understand. I've become very good at the fine art of translating father. Alright, let's go see if Sadra likes us after all. Rabbit Scotsman asks, you're the dad, Gobno? Yeah, my brother got my dad into the game, my dad got me into the game, and then all three of us triple teamed my mom and got her into the game. Okay, so, my friends, it's me, Sadra, in disguise. On the other side of the gate, there is a cart of weapons waiting to be smuggled to the Blade. But I can't get them past the watchtowers without being searched. If you take out all the towers between here and the docks, I'll be able to sneak through. It must have been rough raising this kid. Hi. Alright, Sadra. We'll try the sneaky option, or the mow and plow method one more time. Alright, everybody in. I was super easy, he says. Thanks, Dad. Dragon Saber says, Anut forms today, another misinformed player on fashion templates. You know, not the biggest fan, if I'm being honest. It felt like an unnecessary change that I have to pay for now. Oh god, we're going to die. We just said, and then you said what I was playing at the time sucked and got me. Hey, you're great, Be Dizzy. You're great. Alright, I gotta have a lot of corpses through here. My armor is so low. We are finally at the point in the game where we have to strategize. Halfway through the game, strategizing time. Alright. Am I buying lunch today? I really enjoyed going Dutch the other day. Well, no, you did say I was easy, so maybe. Pyro Lily said to say hi, by the way, Dan. Hi, Pyro Lily! Thank you, Rabbit. Thank you for relaying the message. It's good to hear you in essence, Pyro Lily. By the way, guys, could we please get a big freaking shout out for Rabbit Scotsman and Hell's Striker? Two wonderful streamers. Oh. Dario. I got to play with Dario the other day, guys. Super cool dude. Can we get a shout out for Dario, too? Alright. We're gonna... all my moderator... My one moderator that was able to be on earlier is in the Philippines, and she is asleep now. Guys... Wow, I'm bad. I don't usually do my own moderating, guys. Please give my friends a huge freaking follow to the Rabbit Scotsman, Hell Striker, and Dario. Mods asleep, time to break the rules. I will send you to Jesus. Can we just get... Can we just get, you know, these preemptively in chat? Just preemptively put those right there in chat. Just kidding. I don't think I would ever have the emotional fortitude to be able to ban anybody in here. So, you know, break all the rules. My mods are stronger than I am. Actually, I take that back. I have personally banned people in the past, but nobody in here. Send them to Doomban. It's actually one of my favorite emotes. I love the Doomban emote. I'm very proud of it. Alright, guys. Maybe sneak, maybe don't sneak, but I'm gonna try to get this bonus. I just have to play smarter. I remember back in the day, Riverside Province, the bonus. Riverside Province actually eluded me hardcore back in the day. I'm so excited. I have an Amazon package coming in today, and I've ordered some really good creatine and a nice pre-workout, and I am so excited to get a good freaking pre-workout in before I go to the gym today. I had like a cheat day and a half a couple days ago, and I gained like 3 pounds. Went back on carnivore and put myself on a calorie deficit and lost 3 pounds the next day. So we're back on track. I'm back down to 182, 183, and keeping with it, guys. Yo, welcome in, Baby V. How are you doing today? Thanks for popping into chat. But yeah, ooh, that Mark of Pain is popping off right now. Mark of Pain doing some damage. I picked the right Hellhound to kill. Oh, I'm sorry you had to take some medicine, Baby V. Did you get sick? Stop that. Have you tried not? But no, again, Riverside Province used to murder me as a young wee streamer. not a young Wii streamer, as a young Wii Dan, just playing my game for the first time, I heard that there was a way to get to the Crystal Desert and accomplish something called ascending, and I was so intrigued with it back in the day. Oh god, everybody back, everybody back, everybody back, everybody back. Minions are gonna die, that's okay, we accept our fate. This is where we died last time, guys. We don't need a 2.0. You had to take some medicine for your ear because you have another ear infection? Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, baby V. Feel better. Hope your ear doesn't hurt soon. Jeff the Pig, your time has arrived! Onward! Thank you for the emotes, Dario. Right back at you, baby V. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for saying that. The only thing about Verada's Sacrifice is it takes too long to cast if you're in a hurry to heal your minions and get them some health regen. Dario, special little hint for the Siege Turtle is it comes in 2 parts. Siege 1 Turtle and Siege 2 Turtle Nice. And Siege 2 Nice. It's a little 2-party. Yo! Ion Tree likes the vibe, and Doliac, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the heck out of you. If you're new here, and it looks like you must be, thank you so much for popping in. My name is Doliac Dan. The stream where you come to be a doofus, have fun, be blessed in the process, and I'm a Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 streamer. I do streams in chronological order from beginning to end, and the Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 universe, that is, and then I also do Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 hard mode content, dungeons, raid strikes, all the above, with my community. I do the hard mode content with my community, so thank you so much for popping in. I hope you're having a good time. Look forward to meeting you in future streams as well. But again, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for the work, baby V. Kill that guy real quick. There we go. We'll finish off that Seeker up there. And then we have our first watchtower taken care of, and I didn't die. Look at that. Miracles do happen, everybody. Sometimes we just have to start over and try again. There we go. Wabam. Imagine a black die just drops up there. I remember back in the day, they actually had a function. They didn't have the function, that is, where once you finish a mission, you get any items in a little window that you didn't pick up or you never saw. They made it several years down the road where you would actually get those items. However, I missed so many black dies and other really good gold items. Thank you for the emotes, Dario. May you enjoy them greatly. By the way, guys, I would like to put out a friendly reminder. If you see any really good moments that you would like to clip or see in a YouTube short, exclamation point clip, it will clip the last 30 seconds of content and give me a really good thing to whittle down into a short. So, no pressure to do so, but if you find something that you want to see later, please let me know. We have ads coming up in 46 seconds, guys. 46 seconds until ads. Just so you know, trying to do my due diligence and just give you a heads up. If you don't want to skip ads, a free Prime sub is free if you already have Prime. I'm not going to ask you to pay extra money, but if you already have it available to you, that is amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys like the clip command. How'd you do that? Is that a Twitch thing? I used streamer.bot and created a clip command to integrate into my Twitch that will automatically clip a moment for the previous 30 seconds. But it is utilizing streamer.bot. A little bit of a more difficult program to learn how to use, but it is the best streamer software there is out there. I'm not a sponsor, I just think it's the truth. And also, those clips will be sent directly to my Discord server in the clips channel. So, it will not only record the last 30 seconds, but it will send the clip as a viewable video utilizing the Twitch URL and send that directly to my Discord. What's it called again? Streamer.bot. .bot. There we go. Yeah, no problem, dude. And, guys, if you guys ever think that something is nifty on my server and you want to try to do that yourself, I'm open to help. I'm not a tech expert. My brother helps me out with several things that I have on my Twitch and actually helped me create the foundation. Now, since then, I have learned how to do it myself, but I am willing to help in any way that I can. There we go. We got that guy down. We have to kill this Justiciar. No, I require every viewer to be a master of editing. I'm sorry, I'm trash. Oh, please attack my minions instead of me. Thank you very much. Why are we having such a hard time killing these guys? Oh my goodness, thank you for dying. Ooh, please be a good runer. Insignia, blighters, air magic, not either. Oh well. Dunham died. We finally got him! Freaking hype! Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, I didn't die, and we got our morale boost. We love to see it. Let's freaking keep moving. Okay, we gotta steal the Scepter of War, talk to Dynas, escape to the bridge to the northeast, take out the watchmen at each tower. We're killing everything, guys. We're killing everything. No white mantle left behind. Guys, this mission is going to take a minute, but we're going to do it. Yo, thank you so much for the first time chat, Iron Tree. He says, hi, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm in a hurry, but I wanted to let you know that I'm a veteran Guild Wars player. I played it from the very beginning until Guild Wars 2 came out, after which I stopped. Nice, okay. I started playing again with REFORGED, and I have a Cockatiel too, actually. I have two. Oh, that's cool. Cockatiel gang, bro. That's awesome. What are your Cockatiel's names? Thank you so much for the first time chat. And you know what? I took a huge break from Guild Wars 1 as well. I came back during the April update last year during the 20th anniversary, and I've really come back during REFORGED. Gandalf knew you were talking about him, by the way, didn't you, buddy? I love this little guy. But yeah, no, I totally know what you mean. Taking a break from Guild Wars and then coming back with the REFORGED update, it's super cool. Rufus and Ty, I love that. Rufus, I love that name. Ty is good too, but I love the name Rufus. Yeah, Rabid Scotsman, you remember this being a long one too? Yeah. But, gosh darn it, we're gonna do it. Gandalf, there's no wires for you to chew anymore, buddy. I taped them all. But it's pet safe tape, so he can still chew, he just won't damage. Gandalf is now very, very contently perched on my arm. He just wants head scritches. Irontree says, see you next time. Have a good time playing Guild Wars. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I know you had to be in a hurry, but I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful time. And, man, that's so exciting. A fellow Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2 cockatiel owner. Alright, skeletons up there. Let's go get another morale boost. Killing it. We're freaking clearing this zone. Wraiths. That is pretty cool, right? Oh, storm. We got a cleric. Kill it with fire. Easy. Look at that. Look at that. Waits till the enemy's at the last 10% health, uses Firestorm. That's what I mean by by Orion uses Firestorm on corpses. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Damus the Malignant. So, no matter what game I play with my parents, like, my parents play Helldivers, so if they use, like, the big freaking bomb on a group of enemies, and the enemies are basically all but obliterated, and they kill, like, 2 out of 20 of them, we always say, good job, Orion. We keep the joke alive. Nice. It's truth, says Dad. Govno. Classic Ellie right there. Nuke everything with Firestorm, even if what you're nuking is just getting extra charbroiled. Orion sucks. You take those filthy words out of your mouth. We still love him. Yo, Celise! How's it going? How are you doing today? Thanks for popping in. I'll never, says Dario. He's just trying to help. Hopefully you're doing well, Celise. Thank you for coming in again. And we got our boss, Ruin Wing. We got a triple morale boost. Let's keep it coming. Oh, choking gas is the worst. I actually have a really fun choking gas build on my ranger. I bring it into dungeons where there's a lot of spellcasters, and it just keeps everything interrupted. It's better than a shutdown mesmer, in my opinion. I think it's absolutely freaking insane. If anybody wants to build, I'll ping it to you next time I get on my ranger. It's a lot of fun. So he says, just got home from work. Time to farm some gold. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Is farming content something that you would want to see in the future? Like Icy Dragon Sword farming, stuff like that? Show you guys how to do, what to do it? Is that something that would interest you? Or more stick to the hard mode content and the story content? Genuine question. Genuinely curious. And there's no wrong answer. I just kind of like getting a vibe. B Dizzy says yes. I'll do a couple trial streams of it probably and see how it does, but just kind of getting just a pre-count on who would kind of actually find that interesting, kind of fun. You're trying to learn to farm and run? Dude, every single time I get an Icy Dragon Sword, I can sell it for 15 to 20 ectos pretty quick. It's almost worth a full arm brace a run. Just be you, says Angry Fist. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair answer. I don't want to inundate with, you know, trying to opinion gather. But, you know, sometimes people will be like, no, that doesn't sound fun. Gives me an idea. Riz. Thank you, Dario. You put a buy order for Kolbjarna, the legendary spear, for 2,500 gold? Holy crap. You're below 50,000 gold. Now I'm panicking. I need to get back to it. I'm below 50... Goodness. I'm below 50,000 gold. Somebody help. What? You already have full legendary everything, right? What are you trying to buy? What could you possibly need at this point? You basically own the Guild Wars community at that point. I would jokingly say I'll send you $100 for 10,000 gold, or you know, but A, I'm not going to do that, and B, I don't want to get banned. Joko level of wealth, seriously. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Savage shot hurt real bad. Oh, we got more mobs coming in. Everybody back. Everybody back. Everybody back. Everybody back. We're sacrificing the minions. Sacrifice Jeff. Whatever you have to do. Okay. Okay. Let's pull these guys now. Why have 50,000 when you can have 100,000? That would take you 20 weeks to get the 10,000 gold off mail. Facts. You just learned you can get 15 bag slots now? Dude, you can get 32 bag slots. I expect greatness, Celise. I want you to have at least 400 inventory slots by the time you're done spending all the money on it. Okay, wait. We're gonna wait for them to separate. We're gonna wait for them to separate. Come on. Come on. Separate. Okay, okay. Okay, no, bad. They didn't separate. Come on, Jeff. Alright, we're separated now. Let's make good things happen. Dude, Hellstriker has mega wealth in Guild Wars 1. Is it bad that I considered buying the Factions Collector's Edition for like $2,500 the other day? I considered it. My dad's blood pressure is elevating dramatically. But, of course I didn't. But I considered it. Why are you biting my teeth, bro? That's weird. Dude. You insulted the bird. He left. Man. See if I have more bone horrors back here. Oh, I do. I have another body to ruin. It dematerialized. Why? Dude, right? Be dizzy, that's so real. And then there's me, who struggles to put blue weapons on his merc heroes from Vasberg. Oh no. Alicia down. Thank goodness somebody has a res signet. Keep bringing up the minions. Keep bringing up the minions. Or not, if you savage shot me every single time I try. We need to kill this abbot. Oh yeah, definitely. You make some farming heroes be dizzy. Right. Yeah, no, it's not, and that's so true, Hellstriker. It's very true. It's not hard to make enough money for like an elite set of armor or something. Like I could do a day of mantid farming and just unload a day for elite armor. But making like 100,000 gold or 100,000 platinum, or sorry, multiply that. You know what I mean? Like a bank full of gold. That's a lot of work. Elite armor is expensive for me, says Be Dizzy. You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there. 1,000 plat. Yeah, for max bank, yes. 100,000 gold, 1,000 plat. I gotta open up my door. 1 second. I'm not going anywhere. I just gotta get some circulation in here. 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you. Oh, we're almost to the Scepter of War. Yeah, there is a max amount of gold to be dizzy. Yeah, so Guild Wars 1 bank goes to 1,000 plat. Each character can hold 100 plat. Right. Dude, I actually have a picture of my bank maxed out, Hells. You dance for gold? Dude, back in the day, some people would actually dance for gold and people would actually pay for it. How much is an arm farm in terms of raw gold? If you get one full arm brace, it's at least 100 plat, but you could probably sell it for 23 to 25 ecto. Yeah, I sold 10 of my arms for 23 ecto each. Talk to Dynus to get the Scepter of War. Alright, let's kill Baron the Sinless, but let's kill this Abbot first. What do people do with all that gold? Save up for the best armor, the best weapons, the most sought after everything in the game. Get their heroes completely embellished, and maybe save up for a mini Kunavang undedicated. That's what I want to do. I want to save up for an undedicated Kunavang someday. How much is that? 400 arms? An undead Kuna is like 250 arms. Yeah. If only endgame armor had slightly better stats. No. No. I disagree with that. I disagree with that so wholeheartedly, it's crazy. Getting super elite armor with extra stats is like, that would be worse than Guild Wars 2 legendary armor. Oh man, that would upset me so bad. No! Talking to Dynas. Oh my gosh. I need to get a new hotkey for moving my mouse. Dario.
My friends, it is good to see you again. I didn't think when we met off the Delesio seaboard that I would be giving you the Scepter of Ore. Come, you must not linger here. The Zealots will be back soon. I will show you the quickest escape route. To the east is a bridge that will take you over the Ullin River to safety. Stay off the beaten path, and whatever you do, avoid the watchtowers. Many men have died for this. Guard it with your life.
Oh, the White Mantle are Angie. Dude, Busius. I'd be tempted to buy it from you dedicated.
It's been stolen! The thieves are heading east toward the Ullin River. They won't get far.
There are 2 watchtowers between here and the river. If they try to go past, they will be caught. If they stop to ponder a way around, we will catch them.
No one who steals from the White Mantle lives long enough to enjoy the spoils.
So you're not sure if you actually did beat Prophecies now that you're watching this, huh? Be dizzy? Alright, okay. Okay. We're leaving. Okay, we don't want to die. We don't want to die. We don't want to get caught. Actually, we do want to get caught. We're going to kill all those watchtowers. We're going to kill these guys. You always beat Eye of the North Nightfall factions in that order, but don't know about Prophecies. That is the most cursed order I have ever heard in my entire life. Why would you do that? That's like the most anti-story order possible. Heroes! No! That's fair. It's fair. I don't like to say that it's fair, but it is fair. That order is pretty crushed, but I get it. Yeah. Alright, I have +1 energy regen while I hold the Scepter of Ore. Some people just want to see the world burn. Looking at you, Physius. Or, looking at you, Be Dizzy. Sorry, Physius. Not you. The cursed one that typed that message. Or Ascalon. Not saying... Dragon Slaver says, not saying there are aliens, but it goes without saying there are aliens. Ooh. What are these two doing over here? Grimnall and Jonas. Alright, I'm not missing anything, am I? You trying to steal my cow? If it were a Dolyak, maybe. Oh, the lore that that Guild Wars 1 humans are aliens brought here by the gods. Yo, the humans were brought here from another place by the gods. That's actually a confirmed lore fact. Yeah, the humans were planted here. It's a very unspoken of thing, but it's real. Alright, I'm not missing anything. Oh, there's watchtowers. Is that a watchtower I already got? Let's make sure. We can't be too certain. Do illegal aliens count as hells? I mean, aliens is in the word. They could exist. Alright, I think we got this. Alright, we need to go down south.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hey, I didn't even have to die for that this time. Just naturally terrible. All right. One second. Escape to the bridge to the northeast. We're gonna go this way. Wish me luck. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back, Gandalf. Brought a sacrifice, keep my last 3 topped off. Last night I saw a bone dragon. Govno says, remember when we did this the first time 20 years ago and lost the dial-up connection at the last step? I remember intimately. A couple of ghouls were leading a bone dragon around on a leash. Dang. Yeah, no, because back then, Gobno, that mission took, like, this mission took probably at least an hour and a half back then, maybe 2 hours. We were struggling through it. Physius says, I still find it amazing this game was designed to be playable on dial-up. I know. I don't know how they did it back then, but they made this game far ahead of its years. Far beyond what was normal for quality back then. Is there a reason you picked Necro over other caster classes from Prophecies? Never really played caster besides Writ and curious about other classes, but I really just like big damage. Necro can offer huge damage in the right settings. Some of the highest deeps in the game can come from Necro. Now that being said, the reason why I chose Necro is because the stream thought it looked cool. That's why. And they also made me make a female. I had male necro picked out, and they're like, female, 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 female. And I'm like, God, why do you guys hate me? But, I love the Minion Master trope. I love the Blood is Power. I love Spiteful Spirit, Mark of Pain, Curses Necromancers. Necromancer can be huge DPS. And it's one of the best support and damage classes in the game. Has some really, really, really good abilities that your party will be lost without if you don't bring it in certain situations. Also can be a really good secondary profession for warrior if you want to be like a raptor farmer. You can clear about 34 raptors in one swing because you're a necromancer using Mark of Pain on 2 raptors. In hard mode. Dragon Slaver says, because all the game data local on your PC, so all the game has to do is keep a live signal to the servers updating your location data. That's really cool. I didn't know that's how it worked. But yeah, however big your DPS as a ritualist is, which can be huge, Necromancer can, in some situations, triple it. Easily. Quadruple it. It is dependent on situation, which is what I love about this game, but there is a special situation for every single class, and it's awesome. Alright. Killed a watchtower. I think we've gotten every single watchtower. I think we're geared to do the bonus. I remember my first time doing this mission, it was like, take the bridge to the northeast, and I'm like, there's nothing northeast of here! And I, yeah, took like an extra 20 minutes just scouring that entire area, like, what bridge? Watchtower. Let's kill these hill giants because they exist. And they're worth experience. They're level 20 hill giants. Not gonna lie, the giants and Ettins in this game I think have such a cool skin. Extra minions. Watchtower. Let's go get it. But yeah, there's Be Dizzy, have you ever played Elementalist for the big deeps? Sending Oink in. We're gonna pull these guys out. And pull them back. Of course, the minions go straight head first in. Alright, let's try this again. Only one of you played is your current level 11 in pre-searing. Ooh, you have a level 11 Elementalist in pre-searing? Are you going for Legendary Defender of Ascalon? That is so cool if so. Angry if he says, I am glad I don't have to move, just renewed my apartment rental for another year. Oh, you just removed your apartment rent for another year? Amazing, good. I'm glad you don't have to move either. It's such a hassle, dude. I hope I can find a job within this year so I can afford to stay here. My saving will be spent if I don't. Oh, okay. Dude, best of luck to you. I hope you get a job. I hope you don't have to move. Sounds like you're in a good spot, so hopefully that can stay there. So you're trying to at least. Haven't been on it in a couple of weeks. Are you going to go for, God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals? Because if you have Legendary Defender of Ascalon, that's one less title that you have to worry about. You don't know, to be honest? Okay, if you do, that character will make it easier for you. However, if you do leave pre-searing and you want to do the story and want me to explain lore to you as we go, I'd be down. So that way you can totally understand what the heck is going on. Jeff the pig! No! Come back, Jeff! Jeff is gonna die, guys. Jeff is gonna die, and we will get vengeance. Beasts. Alright, we're gonna pull them back by resurrecting Jeff. Because I want to get away from that watchtower. I don't want to be savage shot over and over. You've never maxed a title? Ah! Well, you're in luck then. It's a good character to start maxing a title on. Alright, let's kill these guys. You exploited the corpse. Vengeance. Revenge. Do you have Studio DaVinci Resolve? I have free DaVinci Resolve because I don't want to pay $200 for DaVinci. That being said, if I ever need it in the future, if I ever need the free or the expensive one, I will buy it. But yeah, no, I make all of my emojis on DaVinci Resolve for free. So every single emoji that you guys see, guys, that's animated, was animated using DaVinci Resolve. It takes about, depending on how long it takes me to figure it out, it takes about 10 minutes of editing, maybe. And I made the Riz emoji in 10, 15 minutes before stream started, and I made that today. That is sweet. I want to do that. Fusion? I don't use Fusion either. I keep it as simple as possible. I use cut, I use transitions, and I use effects. That's it. Don't need to use Fusion. It's very, very easy. Thank you very much, Dario. I try to limit the... I don't want to spend 4 hours making an emoji that people might not use. Thankfully, people have liked my emojis and are using them. But, yeah, no, it's, everything for free, everything as cost effective, as time effective as possible. Yeah, dude, if you ever want any help, please let me know. The only thing I have to say, if you're making an animated emoji for Twitch on DaVinci Resolve, is you make it in 60 frames. 60 frames. Not 1 frame more, or Twitch will not allow it. Make it in 60 frames. Convert the MOV into a GIF using an easy converter, and then you crop that GIF down in pixels using easy GIF. It's that easy. Do you want my criticism for some emotes? I am always open for criticism. Yes, please. And also, Dario, we still need to talk about what we were going to talk about for YouTube. But yes, I am always open for criticism. I want honest opinions because I want to make the best content that I possibly can. I want to make the best stream that people enjoy as possible. So please, if you guys ever have criticism, no. Jank. We have one more watchtower, guys. One more watchtower, and then we can cross that bridge and be outside of Riverside Province with the Scepter of Ore. Everybody back, everybody back, everybody back. They're swarming. if anybody ever wants to DM me as well, there's my stream Discord. There we go. Drop in the Scepter of War. Let's get some deeps in. I don't think the NPCs can hear what you're saying. We will communicate through violence then. The yak. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, I have been looking at that emoji. You've actually been the only one to use that emoji. And I've been looking at it and I'm like, either I need to change the color or I need to completely replace the emoji. I'm leaning towards option 2, replacing the emoji, because I already have the Gandalf Let It Burn emoji, which suffices for the burning aspect, the burning chaos aspect. Please don't savage shot me. Okay. Good. You didn't. I think you're right, Dario. That way it's bigger. Yeah. So, the static Dolyak emojis were some of my first emojis, and I've learned bigger head, less body since then. That one has definite room for improvement. I like it. Thank you so much. Time to trim the fat, yes. Thank you, dude, for the input. Angry Fist. Whatever could you be talking about, Angry Fist? Alright, good. We're almost maxed on minions. Let's do this. Take out the boss. We took out every single watchtower. Let's take out the boss. Watch. We missed one watchtower. I'm gonna cry. Baron the Implacable. Grabbing the scepter. Let's freaking do it! Run across the bridge. Woo! We did it, guys. Let's see if we got the bonus.
The Scepter of Ore. The time for retribution against our oppressors has finally arrived.
I thought the point of stealing the scepter was to keep it from the mantle. How are we going to use it?
We can't, but Vizier Kilbron can. I negotiated a treaty with the former advisor to the King of Ore. In exchange for the scepter, the good Vizier has agreed to aid us in our fight against the mantle.
Vizier Kilbron, what can one man do that we can't do for ourselves?
The Vizier is a very powerful mage. He can show us the path that will lead to our victory. Come now, the sun will be rising soon, and we must prepare for our journey to meet the Vizier.
Dude, the voice acting
What news of Marcus?
is great.
Marcus? Why would we have news of him? He didn't meet you outside the temple? No. We knew of no such plan. Maybe he'll catch up with us at the docks. Let's go. Even the mantle are smart enough to find their way across that river. We'd best not be here when they do. Come on. Did we get the bonus? What?
What did I miss? Dude, the voice acting is absolutely peak. I think Avenia and Rurik and King Adelburn have some of the best voice acting in this game so far. But yeah, 1000% boar mount. Jeff the pig mount. Alright, let's sell more stuff. Guys, what I want to know is, if Vizier Kilbron is the advisor to the King of Or, and Or was destroyed in what we know as the Cataclysm, whenever the Char invaded, Kryta was the only human kingdom left standing whenever the Char invaded, and that's because the Unseen Ones helped Saul, the Alessio, and the White Mantle to put off the Char. But question one should ask is, if Or was destroyed in a flash of light, how does the advisor to the King of Or survive? Alright, let's identify our goodies. And sell to a merchant. We're going to find out if any of these runes have any value before I just merch them. And then whenever we get to the Crystal Desert, we are switching to a blood magic build, guys. We're going to go to my guild hall real quick, look at these runes, and then start the mission. Blessed minor expertise. Ooh. Blessed minor expertise. Ooh, 480 gold, that's good. Artificers. Minor absorption. Blighters, I do not believe so. And major air magic is worthless. Yep. Alright. We're going to sell a couple of things. Is this your MADC? No, this is not my MADC. This is not my MADC. I created this character before Melenger's Accord was out, but I will be creating an MADC once I get to Factions and Nightfall. However, the priority of this stream series from Pre to the Underworld is to do the story in chronological order. So, when I make an MADC, if I die, I will not restart until I do a dedicated for the purpose of MADC. Which I will do after we complete the stories. But, not yet. We can sell this minor absorption. Let's go salvage this expertise. And then we can sell this sycophants. There we go. If you need 1 monk and 6 warriors to help you, let me know. Thank you. So once I get to level 20 content areas, I'm happy to have people come and help. The only stipulation I have is I would like it to not be too easy. No consumables. No consumables. And just, yeah, don't make it trivial. Alright, let's get our heroes, or our henchmen back. Stefan, Claude, Orion, Dunham. There we go. Little Tom. Wait a second. That's 6 out of 6. We can get rid of Dunham. And grab Alicia. Boom. Alright, guys. We are on a great mission right now. Let us do Sanctum K. Ooh, should we get Fisherman's Haven real quick? We'll come back and get Fisherman's Haven. Let's do this mission. Come on, Gandalf. Hang on. There you go, buddy. Alright. Deliver the Scepter of Ore to Vizier Kilbron and rendezvous with Avenia on the other side of the island. Locate the Vizier, deliver the Scepter, make your way to the docks. Okay. We'll talk to Avenia. Oh, I remember this mission so well. Head south to the old monastery. You'll find Vizier Kilbron up there. Okay. And just in case it's important, please avoid spoilers, guys. I know the story super well, but I actually do have viewers that have never seen that have never done the story before and who are learning for the first time through the stream. All right. Looks like that's the monastery to the south. Question mark? These imps pack a punch, though. However, I think they are weak. Yeah, they're weak to cold damage. 110 damage on the Deathly Swarm. The Inferno imps do not have much armor against cold damage. One thing I do have beef with is every time you use a teleport, it drops the item you're holding, so you have to run back and go get it anyways. Lightning Drake's just over this. Little estuary. Grab our minion army. And I don't know. I don't think you can get to the monastery up there. I think you have to go through this estuary. So Angry says, I went to go let the dog out to go pee. There's a good 1 inch of snow on the ground. Ooh. Bro, what's snow? Would love to be educated. Ooh, we got another rune. We got another rune. Radiant. Okay, I'll be able to use that later. Very nice, very nice. Hopefully we can get enough gold once we get to the next content area where I can buy armor in here, in that area, and the Shiver Peaks. Dude, that Mark of Pain absolutely obliterated that second Hellhound. Snow, come to Canada, east side. Oh, Canada! You must be talking about that white stuff on the ground. Gotcha. Dude. Celise, I'm gonna say it. Guild Wars 1 Minion Master over any minion build in Guild Wars 2. I'm sorry. It's sad to say, but Minion Master in Guild Wars 1 is absolutely peak. Angry Fist. I always thought that was cocaine. No. That white stuff on the ground is in Vegas. Vegas. There is a flesh golem in Guild Wars 1 as well. It actually shares the exact same model as the Guild Wars 2 flesh golem. They Guild Wars 2 got it from Guild Wars 1, obviously. But Guild Wars 2 did the flesh golem pretty decently. I just think it's more impactful in Guild Wars 1 unless you're using it as a knockdown in Guild Wars 2. The knockdown in Guild Wars 2 is unique between the games. Dario. That's a good loot Dolyak right there. They couldn't have us go an easy way to get to the monastery. No. Make us do windy passages through undead. Let's kill that Necroid Horseman first. Give me a minion to summon. We're gonna mark a pain this executioner. Hopefully we target that one. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Target the right one. Give me some extra deeps. They need to be just a little closer to each other. That's okay. We'll let it slide. He died quick. Grab our gold. And moving back around to get to the monastery. Angry, you're looking forward to playing Diablo 4. They're adding Warlock to the game this coming expansion. Ooh. That sounds fun. Farid the Unworthy. Focus, focus, focus. Dude, the Mark of Pain. So good. Obliterated that Hellhound. Now we're going to kill that Ranger too with it real easy. Nice. So much damage with the Minion Bomb Mark of Pain. Love that. Let's go back and get the Scepter of Ore. White Mantle Savant. And more White Mantle right behind. 3 Elementalists. Shouldn't be too bad. They'll probably absolutely nuke my Bone Horrors, though, if they get more Searing Heat off. Keep the minions coming. We're just going to replace them. It's all good. Okay, good. And then we can make our way south to the monastery and find the Vizier. Give him the Scepter of Ore. More minions. 4 knights. I remember whenever my mom was coming through here as a minion master, we always let her hold the Scepter of Ore. And whenever she was a monk, we always let her hold the Scepter of Ore because it gives you extra energy regen whenever you're holding it. And gives you extra energy, just an extra 10 maximum energy whenever you're not holding it. That thing was clutch. No boss down there, right? Nope, no boss. Okay. Moving on. Through this little canyon. Ooh, Mark of Pain, right there, right there, right there. Get that one. Yes. Absolutely annihilated. We have a proper army now. We've got 8 full minions. Just gonna drop these bodies, dude. No, no, no. Don't run away. Don't run away. Okay, run away. Do we have to go through the swamp? I don't recall. But it looks like it takes us straight down south. Straight to the monastery. Yeah? Let's do it. I remember these 2 bone dragons used to screw us up. Get away from the deafening roar. I do not need to be dazed. Grab as many replacement minions as possible. Little extra health regen. Please heal me. Please heal me. Please heal me. I have so much health regen right now, and I'm dazed. Dazed is awful. Sorry about the ads, guys. Okay, we only have one. We have a boss bone dragon right there. Let's get through this before Jeff the Pig freaking melts. He's gonna melt. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody out of the poison. Everybody out of the poison. Yeah. Oh, thank you for sticking around is great. Dude, I actually looked into taking away ads out of my channel because I earn pennies on ads and realized you have to fully demonetize your channel. No bit redemptions, no subs, no emojis, no nothing. So I really did. I wanted to get rid of ads completely. You heard more people in the poison, the more damage you do? Alright, everybody back in there. Back in there. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Everybody. Alright, Jeff the Pig is back, and I have no minions. Let's go ahead and grab the 1 minion we can. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Lever right there, and moving south. There's a guild like there's a guild on WoW like that called Stand in Fire Higher DPS. I love that. That's awesome. More minions. Absolutely all the minions. Throw out a sacrifice for instant recharge on 3 or less minions. Healing them up. Let's go. Inferno Imp. And I'm gonna get interrupted. Nope. Not worth. Using Verada's sacrifice for my one and only bone minion, Bone Fiend. Bringing him back, though. Let's get him. Guys, there's the monastery right over the peak there. Let's go through the very inviting archway. Ooh, a restless spirit. Not going down there for that. It's like all the way back. Oh, hello, Mr. Materialize out of nowhere.
A sight for sore eyes. One of the greatest treasures of my now ruined home. But while being reunited with the Scepter of Ore should be a cause for celebration, the events of today have saddened my heart. There is a traitor in your midst. One of the Shining Blade's own inner council.
What? Who?
I believe you know him by the name Marcus. He masquerades as your friend and confidant, but he is instead a white-mantled infiltrator.
So he's the reason the Mantle knew about the Henge of Den Ravi.
Yes, and he has sold you out again. There are White Mantle all over this island. They come now for the scepter as we speak.
We must get to the dock and warn Avenia.
I'm afraid our tale grows darker still. The Mantle have already stormed our ship. It lies broken at the bottom of the harbor. Our friend Avenia has already been taken prisoner.
Avenia's been taken? That also means we're trapped here. That boat was our only way off Sanctum K.
Do not lose hope yet, my friend.
We need airships.
I can summon from the deep a ship that can carry us from this place. Make for the beach. Meet me at the dock and I will perform the necessary ritual.
There must be half of the White Mantle army between us and the beach.
Then you will need some help. Do not fear the walking dead. Through the scepter they obey my commands. Hurry now, we haven't much time.
Heck yeah. That's dope. And I thought my Necro minion army was cool. Trade you, Vizier Kilbron. Following the minions through the gate. Alright. Let's obliterate these guys. Deeps. Man, Elementalists are the biggest minion killer ever, I swear. Erwin the Severe. So many minions right now, though. Oh my gosh, worth it. Alright. Our Grasping Ghouls and Wraith already died. It's okay, though. They fueled a brand new army. Let's go. There we go. Let's see if that Mark of Pain would... Yes, that Mark of Pain is going to do the Lord's work. Nice. Get one more Bone Fiend, replace one of these dying horrors. Alright, moving on. How are you guys doing in chat? This mission is like so freaking peak in my opinion, because it just transforms the story once again. Guild Wars Prophecies just goes from one just roller coaster in piece of story to another. It's awesome. There are far too many mantle here for this to be a coincidence. I fear we've been set up, Vizier Kilbron said. Kill that abbot. Totally used Mark of Pain on the wrong target at the wrong time. Alicia, please heal me. Thank you. It is as I feared. Counselor Marcus must be the one who set us up. You will not be safe if you try to return to the mainland. Edgar the Iron Fist. Kill him. Let's kill that Savant first. Just gonna murk every single minion I have until we do. Good. Next. You just got done with a short for Lil Baby Beefalo. Oh, that's so cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I need to subscribe to him on YouTube. Vizier Kilbron said, our only chance is to make for the coast of the Crystal Desert. To the dock! Alright, this is what we're here for. I'm so excited. My first elite skill can be captured in the Crystal Desert. Okay, let YouTube have it find it for you. That way YouTube learns who to send it to. Gotcha. The second I see him, though, gonna subscribe. Crystal Desert is my absolute favorite piece of story, dude. Absolute favorite. The ritual takes my full concentration. Keep the white mantle off my back and we will make it out of here safely. Alright. Please don't die, guys. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Thank you for healing me. Sending out minions. Keep them up. Sand, here we come. Alright. We're making short work of these guys. Ooh. Oh, Selwyn the Fervent has Restore Life. Not ideal. There we go. Yeah, the enemy. He resurrected one of the enemies we just killed. Alright. Back to the center. We were doing better in the center. You're on call for work? Oh no. Oh dude, no worry. No worries, Rabid Scotsman. You're all good. Don't feel like you need to type. I appreciate you hanging out in the background. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work, Dario? Get on the boat. All right. Let's go. Hurry, onto the boat. We must make our escape. Let's go. Okay, you ready your bike to deliver for the gig industry. That's awesome. That's super cool.
On the boat. Hurry. We must make our escape.
That's awesome, Dario.
Councilor Marcus has sold you out. The mainland is no longer safe for you.
We must get back to Denravi and warn the others.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. The Shining Blade have already been broken over the knee of the White Mantle. By now, those who are not already dead are fleeing into the Shiver Peaks.
Then we go to the Shiver Peaks.
A noble gesture, but throwing your lives away against a foe who you cannot beat will not help your friends.
Then the White Mantle have won. All is lost.
Do not be so sure. There is still a way to beat the White Mantle. Venture to the Crystal Desert and ascend. Only then will you be powerful enough to take on the rest of the White Mantle and their unseen gods.
What must we do?
Find the Prophet and claim the gift of true sight.
What?
That's right. You are all chosen. And now you must venture through the desert. Prove yourselves worthy and claim your birthright. Then you will take this fight to them. Prepare yourselves. The trials of ascension await.
Heck yeah. Alright. Amnoon Oasis. Almost level 18. Dude, I'm so freaking stoked. Alright. We're gonna sell stuff. We're gonna buy new armor. And we're gonna get to some towns. Man, I need some new weapons. We'll talk to the armor guy in a second. Let's sell this stuff. New armor. Let's see if the new weapons here are any good. Vitae is nice. Yes. Superior identification kit is great. Alright, we're gonna get that Rune of Vitae off. Might sell it. Talk to the weapons guy first, see what he has to offer. That is not worth it. Oh, that is sad. Okay, let's talk to... Yo, Green Hornet! Yes! I made it to the desert, bro. Stoked about it, too. Ooh. That's a max armor scar pattern. Let's see if max armor is over here. We're about to switch over to a blood magic build. It's not max, but it's almost max. I'm gonna do it. Alright, guys, I really gotta use the bathroom and I'm getting an important phone call. I will be right back. Be right back, be right back, be right back. Alright, I am back. Yo! The GOAT! Dario in chat. Alright guys, we are going to buy some new armor. First things first. What is going to be the best looking? I've been dealing with the Tyrian armor for quite some time. So I want to switch things up a little bit. Necrotic. Necrotic is sick. Fanatic. Profane. Cabal. What do we want to get? Cabal, Profane, Fanatic, Necrotic. Let's take a look real quick. Alright. Cabal. Fanatic. Necrotic. Always a good look, especially for death magic. And Profane. Profane. We're going to blood magic build and Profane looks kind of cool. Oh, Fanatic for sure. Fanatic. I dig that. I think it does objectively look the coolest. That one looks necromancy too, but okay, I can dig Fanatic. I can dig Fanatic. No. Because I'm not gonna lie, before you said it, I almost started leaning towards Fanatic, and then you said it, and then I said something else. So yeah, no. We're doing Fanatic. But I need to buy some armor. Or I need to buy some materials. Dude, so Green Hornet, how are you doing today? Let's get a shout out. Excellent Guild Wars content creator, and also just started playing Guild Wars 2. Give him some love, please. He's amazing. How many... Okay, I don't have much. Let's just get what we need at a time. Absolutely, dude. Okay. Let's grab blood magic, because I really want to try... I want to do something a little different. Fanatic. Tunic. We're gonna need more. Okay, 8 plus 16. 24. 32. 32 total. If I did that right. I might have skipped something. We're gonna find out. I need 1 tanned hide. Guess we're buying more. We'll need more in the future. All right. Tunic. Fanatic gloves. Oh, the you could do scar patterns too. That's okay. I don't need those. Fanatic. Fanatic. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Okay. Let's get our runes off of this thing. Dude, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked to do desert content right now. Getting that minor vigor off. And we're probably... Let's get this... so let's go get some runes and finish up our insignias. We're probably going to go a little bit harder on the insignias and runes right now. The scar pattern necro is basically a swimsuit. I know, same with the monk with the tattoo. However, the monk labyrinthine armor looks super freaking tight. I'm going to keep the bloodstained on in case I do a minion build down the road. Let's put this radiant on. This radiant. Vitae. Soul Reap. Yeah, minor soul reaping is going to be fine. Put the minor vigor on. We're going to get superior blood magic this time. Bam. Right there. Okay, what else do we need? We need 1 insignia, 1 radiant insignia. There it is. Dude, yeah, I still have the char bags from Pre. I'm never getting rid of these. It was the best thing ever. That and the small equipment pack. Thank you so much. I love it. It's like my favorite thing I see every time I open the inventory, dude. You're home from work making dinner hype for stream starting in 90 minutes, but a lot to do between then and now. Good for you, dude. I'm not gonna need that anymore. Yeah, we're just gonna sell it. I'm not doing death magic, and I probably could, but I'm not going to. Okay. Let's see if we have any... I have no blood magic weapons. None. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's equip a blood magic build. We're keeping Jeff the pig. Be a little curses? A little? No, we're not doing curses either. Okay. Let's go find a skills trainer. We have 6 platinum to burn. Hopefully not all of it. We're gonna need some platinum whenever we get to the southern Shiver Peaks. How did Sanctum K go? Dude, it went smooth. There were so many bodies for minions, I was able to keep up a really good army just about the entire time. Tung Sao. There we go. There's the skills guy. Yeah, dude, Sanctum K was a lot of fun. It was definitely easier than Riverside Province. That was a nightmare. We actually failed Riverside Province the first time. Okay, for 44 seconds you gain +2 blood magic and +2 curses, but whenever you sack health, you sacrifice 50% more than the normal amount. Might be worth. You had to restart Riverside as well on your ranger first go around. Got a little overzealous and pulled a bit too much. Yeah, I feel ya. Order of Pain is really good if you have a bunch of melee henchmen, which we could. We're gonna buy Order of Pain. We're gonna buy Shadow Strike. We're not going to buy Awaken the Blood. We are going to get Strip Enchantment, though. That's really good. Let's start building this. Let's get rid of Vampiric Touch. Pretty heavy cost. Order of Pain might make Jeff deal a little bit more damage. Strip Enchantment. Ain't nobody being enchanted around me. Shadow Strike. Actually decent. Okay. One more skill. Well of Blood. Dark Pact. For 60 seconds, whenever you use a skill that targets the foe, you deal 20 shadow damage to all other adjacent foes. Actually, not bad. Not bad. I bought the wrong skill. Nobody saw that, right? What did I even buy? Did I buy Unholy Feast? Yeah, I bought Unholy Feast. Whoopsie. Okay. Almost all my skills target another foe, so that's good. Dude, too bad Blood Bond is factions. It is a great skill. The amount of healing that could go out to my party with that skill. Alright, is there anything that I should have bought? Dude, this is like Necromancer energy right there, but it's a 30-second recharge. Not cost efficient enough to do that. Alright. Thank goodness I have Reforged and my skill caps out at 500 gold. Alright, guys. I have about 30 minutes to kill. Let's make it happen. There is Fang Fa Tai. So, I have heard that out in the Salt Flats, Elonian ghosts sometimes reveal themselves. One in particular, Senet Sen, is said to have worked as the master artisan for Turai Asa of Elona. This ghost has never appeared for me, though I have searched for him many times. So anxious am I to learn more of the secrets of this ancient people. If, in your journeys, you should meet the Senate Sin, please convey to him my respect for his people and tell him that I hope to speak with him someday. I'll keep an eye out for him. Are you going homeless? Yeah, I'm going homeless. Unless... Dude, I wish this was a Melenger's Accord character, because I'm basically living by almost all the rules of the Melenger's Accord. But if I had, I wouldn't have been gifted these char bags by my community, by Hornet, so... guess it all works out. If people wish to donate, I will take donations from community. Other than that, I'm not buying anything or utilizing Zunlai storage. Let's get rid of Orion. Oh no, we already have Little Tom and Stefan. Let's get Reyna, though. And let's just start exploring. Any other quests in here? I don't think so. Oh. We should talk to the ghostly hero. So, Dizzy, you're still very fuzzy on the rules of that kind of character. What does that limit to you, if this were a Melenger's Accord character? So, if you're a Melenger's Accord character, you cannot pick up anything or that was not directly dropped for you by an enemy, and you cannot trade with people. You cannot use Zunlai. Whatever you earn, it has to organically come from the environment. Nothing else. Ghostly Hero says, "You are the chosen I've been waiting for. Long have I looked forward to this moment. What is it you seek? Sands of souls. So many have come to this desert wishing to unlock its secrets, and all have perished. Were they all unworthy, or just unable to show their worthiness in the way the gods require? I suppose it amounts to the same thing at the end of the day. Perhaps this time it will be different. Speak to Great Ritual Priest Zamut. He can tell you of the tests you must endure. You'll find him at Augury Rock to the east. I'm on my way." So does the game physically lock you from interacting that way, or is it up to the player to not do those things to maintain the badge? No, it physically locks you out. Alright, we're going to Augury Rock. That's awesome, but I could never, says Be Dizzy. Yeah, no. It's definitely for challenge. It's not for the weak-hearted. What I do like about Blood Magic build is you don't have to worry about staying behind and take corpses. It's a little bit faster paced. Yeah. This is nice. I have always really enjoyed Blood Necromancer. And the first elite skill that you can get as a Necromancer in the game is in the desert. Any of the 3 Crystal Desert missions. And it's a Blood Magic skill. Order of the Vampire. Hello, Gandalf. Alright, we're getting to Augury Rock, and then I've got to quit the stream, guys. Got to grab a little food, get some pre-workout in me, and go to the gym with my buddy. I would love it if these scarabs would stop removing my enchantments, though. Oh my gosh. Okay. That hurt. Got a little ambitious. Excellent. Gold. Big boy gold numbers now. 106. Thank you. Yeah, we'll make our gold back in no time. I swear I'm going to start targeting these Devourers first because they keep using Distracting Shot on me. Beautiful. Come on up, Gandalf. You need a bath. I need to wash Gandalf tomorrow, I swear. He needs to be misted down, don't you, buddy? Just looking for a blood magic staff. Alright, we got a teleporter. Ow, 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 ow. Thankfully, if they remove blood renewal from me using Chillblains, it'll at least end early and heal me for 190 health. So, perks. Alright. For those who don't know how the teleporters work, we're gonna hop on this thing. Come on, Gandalf. I need no distractions right now, buddy. No chewing on the mouse. We're gonna hop on. You're going to watch the order that they light up. 3, 1, 4, 2. Activate 3, 1, 4, 2. Now you can teleport. Amazing. And as a contingency plan, it's always nice to unlock this teleporter. And he works his way down as you said that. What? Oop, Minotaurs. 1, 4, 3, 2. 1, 4, 3, 2. And now we have that teleporter up and running just in case we need a getaway. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna go make our way through here. And then Augury Rock is just... we're about halfway there. Order of Pain, get some extra damage in here with the physical DPSs. Good. Next victim. Freaking Devourers with their Distracting Shot. Thank you, Little Tom, for activating all the traps. Most of the traps. So, I think demonic flesh only works on skills, not spells. That's my poor reading skills. So I'm not getting any benefit out of this until I get, like, vampiric touch or something like that. I'm gonna need to update my skill list whenever we get to Augury Rock. Minotaurs. Let's just kill them before they come and become a nuisance. Do a little Order of Pain. Very good. Grab the gold. Moving south. Go around this bend. And might as well kill Kepket Marrow Feast while we're at it. Jeff, you are getting hurt hard. Ouch. We might have to consider dropping Jeff eventually. Or shall we continue the whole campaign with Jeff at our side? I'm tempted. Forever, Jeff. We shall carry on with the pig. Alright. Let's get around this border. Let's see if we can find Kepket Marrow Feast on the way in. And, maybe, with all my henchmen here, get lucky. Nice. Because isn't Kepket, like, literally right around here somewhere? Oh, I think right around in this dune pile. Right around in there. I might be wrong. We're gonna find out. There's a lot of nest builders out. Oink! Jeff! My gosh. Come on, Jeff. Am I wrong? Around here somewhere. There, yes, I knew it. We're about to be cornered. Oh my gosh, everybody run. Everybody run. About to be drawn in by way too many. Okay. We played smart. Let's kill this nest builder. Back up a little bit. Yo, Small ZB, is Guild Wars fully back? Yo, thank you for the first time chat. And yes, I would say Guild Wars is back in very strong force. A little bit of visual graphics update. They have been updating the game. They've actually been putting out a lot of patches, bug fixes, quest fixes, stuff like that. Just general quality of life, and they've even made it so that you can do a Doom's Covenant character, which you lose the badge if you die, so it's like basically a try hard, stay alive, don't die, and get as far as you can. And Melanger's Accord character that you can build alongside as a Doom's Covenant, which basically means you cannot get anything that doesn't drop organically for you. Is it active like it used to be? Dude, it's really active, and the community is getting at it hard. There's not a better time to get into the game. There's people to play with. It's been an absolute blast. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm not sponsored or anything, but if I could sell it, I would. It's great. Only reason why there aren't people in my party, people have offered to buddy up with me, but is because I don't take party members on my story playthroughs until I'm level 20 myself. But I organized a deep run with with 9 other streamers, and we did the deep in hard mode with a full party of real people, and we've been doing a lot of content as groups. So yeah, no, it's insane. Oh, dude, is Commandant busy like it was back in the day? If not more busy sometimes. It's nuts. There were like, during Winter's Day, there were like 50 districts. On average, there's at least like 4 to 6 districts at a time right now, with District 1 sometimes impossible to get into. It's so busy. 12 districts a week ago? Yeah, it's been insane. It's been insane. Nah, I'm buying a PC, as you should. That is the only correct reaction here. Yeah, no. Highly recommend. It started growing again back in April for the 20th anniversary, and it's only been climbing since December, whenever they released the first update. It's only been climbing. 10,000 new Steam players alone, and that's just on Steam. Yeah. Yeah, about 1,200 still around, if not more. The community is only getting bigger. It really is. It's been amazing to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill Kepket with a henchman group. You've got an old account with all your gear and cash and everything. Bring it out. Bring it out. I hope you remember the login. Dude, my account got hacked back in the day, and I lost almost everything, and I've just been having fun rebuilding it from the bottom up. And if you had special miniatures, and you feel like you lost those forever, there are even quests to get those back, and they're non-tradable. So there's not a better time to get into the game. Even if you have to start from scratch, it's just as worth it. It really is. Are the builds easy again? How do you mean? What about PvP? PvP is active in random arenas, and there are at least weekly groups who go in, do Fort Aspenwood, things like that. And Jade Quarry. But I'm trying to figure out what you mean by are the builds easy again. They're great, I think. PvP is hit and miss, if I'm being honest. Oh, guilds, not the builds. Are they busy? Yes, guilds are busy. Guilds are doing pretty reasonable, if you ask me. Okay, all my henchmen are dying. We're not going to be able to kill Kepket with a henchman group. We're moving on. We're moving on to Augury Rock. We're getting to the city. Yeah, guilds are busier than ever. There are some guilds that they ran out of their space on their first 9 guilds, so they have like 1,000 members mixed between 10 guilds, and they create their own alliance as one guild, basically. It's nuts. Yo, hello on the YouTube side. You have 10 people watching on YouTube. Yo, there's something wrong with my stream chat. I can only see the YouTube chat way over here on the right, so let me make that bigger so that I'm not ignoring you over on the YouTube side. But welcome in, Wes, on YouTube. 10 people watching on YouTube. People clearly like you here. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for letting me know. I do have combined chat going, but for some reason it's not showing up on my left side chat like it usually did. So a little bit weird. You got a MacBook not too long ago and it doesn't support Guild Wars? Oh. You could stream the game over the net. I forget what the program is called, but you could utilize a basically a buffering service that basically runs the game for you, and all you're using your PC for is like a screen. You could do that. You're able to recover your old Guild Wars 1 account, but didn't play it much back then, but I have it attached to my Guild Wars 2 account now. Hey, well, that's cool. At least you have something to go to if you ever want to work on your Hall of Monument. You can use Boot Camp to run a version of Windows on your Mac as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm happily the non-owner of any Apple product, so I wouldn't be the one to ask about any of this. Okay, we need to move. We need to move. We need to get to the teleporter for Augury Rock. Let's kill this guy real quick. Use our blood renewal. Kill him fast. If he vampiric touches me again, I'm dead. Okay. Ooh! Ooh, truncheon! We got something with blood magic. Excellent. We'll take it. We'll take it. And this is death magic, but, you know, one step at a time, guys. One step at a time. You've never owned an Apple product either, Angry Fist? But yeah, no, again, to Smallsy, I genuinely just highly recommend getting into this game again. There's no better time. Alright, we're gonna get this teleporter in case we die on the way into Augury Rock, which would be most sad. Guys, we got an ad break incoming, but I'm gonna snooze it because we're almost done with stream. If you guys haven't followed, if you're new here, would love to meet you in future streams, hang out. I do community content on Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. Leave a follow and ! Discord if you're interested in just hanging out in the future. You're welcome to join. You're literally looking at laptops as we speak. I need to be back. No worries, no worries. Yeah, you definitely do need to get back. Before you sign out, any chance you could show me what Commodon is like? I could do that. I could do that if you follow. We're level 18. Put that into soul reaping. Thank you so much for thank you so much for the follow, dude. Thank you for taking my my humor. I appreciate it. Welcome back from Dinner Hells. Alright, let's get into Augury Rock, and I'm going to show you Commodon right now. Spamadon. Woo! We made it to the key outpost in Augury Rock, in the Crystal Desert. Guys, I'm gonna sign out real quick. Show Smallsy this bustling city. See if we can even get into District 1. And District 1 is full. Alright, let's go to District 2. Open up trade chat, and let's go to District 1. We're gonna get in there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, Spamadon. Don't do me wrong. Don't do me bad. It's freaking so many people, though. And this is honestly probably the quietest I've seen it this week. However, it is a random Wednesday at 2 o'clock PST. East Coasters are getting off work right now. Dude, everyone's back. Everyone's back. Get my mini destroyer out. Actually, Professor Yackington. There we go. But yeah, no, it's insane. It's bustling again. Yo, welcome in, Smiles. How's it going, buddy? Was just finishing up the pre to the Underworld stream. We got somebody who hasn't been on Guild Wars 1 in years, so he was like, "Yo, can you show me Commodon? How's it been?" And he's looking for a laptop as we speak, so that he can get back into Guild Wars 1. Super cool. But Smiles, can we please get a shout out for Smiles? Show him some love. But dude, it's good to see you, man. How have you been, dude? Anything new? All right, now that we've shown off Spamadon, let's get back to the pre to the Underworld character and kill it. Our alliance battles back. There are guilds on the Luxon and Kurzik sides that do focus alliance battles, so people do alliance battles. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, Smiles. Glad to see you, man. I really am. Anything new? Any challenge content recently? I saw your hard mode run, your 11-minute run through Flame Temple Corridor. That was super cool. Alright. I'm going to sell this stuff, and in our quest to try to find a blood magic offhand, I'm going to be looking for every single collector along the way from now on, guys. Let's put our death magic staff there. Put our curses staves in here. Let's make sure we don't sell anything on accident that we're going to need. There we go. Oh, you should be teaching some folks Underworld Speed Clear tonight. That's awesome, dude. That's super cool. One of these days, whenever I'm not streaming and I actually have the time, I'm going to have to pick your brain on some Speed Clear stuff. I haven't forgotten, but that's super cool that you're doing that. It's maybe the plan, right, for tonight? Alright, guys, we're going to switch over to just chatting. Alright. And let's go ahead and get ready to raid out everybody. Again, if you're new here, my name is Doyak Dan, the stream where you come to be a doofus, have fun, and be blessed in the process. We're going to find somebody to raid out to and show some love to. Dude, I learned Susk the other day, or a couple weeks ago, and that was so much fun. How do they clear the dungeon these days? They still do a ranger with a couple assassins to do the speed clear, just like they did 15 years ago. Hey, thank you very much, Rabbit Scotsman. Appreciate it. And guys, if you are new here, one more time, the best free way to leave some support if you had a good time is to follow. Would appreciate the heck out of that. And we are going to find somebody else to show the love to. So, let's find By the way, if you saw that raid call message, RC1 with the animated emojis is going to be, if you are subscribed, thank you so much for the extra support, and if you are a follower, it's the Dolyak Dan raid with the static emojis is going to be your message, and thank you. Thank you, everybody. It has been a blast. We're going to continue and try to finish the desert tomorrow, and then if we have time, we might do Tombs of the Primeval Kings as group content. So keep an eye out for that, and that's a maybe, but we are going to try to finish the desert in its entirety tomorrow. So that should be a fun, a ton of fun, a fun of ton. Let's see here. Mighty Teapot is streaming. Dude, Mighty Teapot is the only guy I'm following that is streaming Guild Wars. Let's see if we have... I love him. You know, you gotta love Mighty Teapot. He's actually streaming Guild Wars 1, but... Let's see here. Let's give somebody a little smaller some love. That speaks English. I see a bunch of French guys. This guy right here, he is finishing factions. He's doing a campaign cleanup. His name is Real Jammy Biscuit. I like the name. We're going to give him some love, guys. Teapot actually just ended? Well, that works out. All right, guys. Let's freaking do this. We're going to raid out to Real Jammy Biscuit. Let's show him some love. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. And if you only caught the tail end, I hope to see you soon. And let's hang out soon. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next stream. A wonderful one. Bye-bye.